So Fox News decided to cover some recent Hillary Clinton comments. Apparently Hillary basically said that, hey, maybe civility's gone and maybe it's time to be a little uncivil. Well, this really got under their skin for multiple reasons on Fox News. Let's take a look and then I'll discuss.
This is not leadership when you're talking about, don't be civil. Really? That's really where they want to go? And what's happened is, I think people have gone from, if you're a conservative or Republican and you're making choices about who you're going to vote for, even if you're on the fence, when it came, the saying, better than Hillary, it's now become better than any Democrat.
See any leaders of the movement talking this woman could have been president. She's disgraceful. I think she sounds unhinged.
Are you kidding? You think Republicans didn't defend
No, I have never heard. Have you heard Mitt Romney say stuff like this? Have you heard telling people that you only need to be civil if you're in a position of power? That's outrageous. She's basically saying, hey, if you're losing elections, if you're out there and you're struggling, you're entitled to cause massive unrest. This is coming from someone who could have been president. She should be embarrassed.
What annoys me most about this is those people on Fox, they don't have any real beliefs. They really haven't thought about any of the issues. Their whole shtick is, I'm just going to be a reactionary. So stop and think about it. Now, I'm on the record as being against civility because I feel like we should tell the truth. And I feel like we should, if you believe something, you got to argue for it, even if that means arguing for it passionately. You don't have to hold hands and sing Kumbaya and pretend like, well, we just have a reasonable disagreement even though you want people to die and not have health care. No, fuck that. Fuck your civility. I'm on the record as being against civility, but I'm consistent. So when Trump curses or something and you have some idiots who are like, oh, he used naughty language, sir. That's unbecoming of a president. What do I say? I say, pipe down, fuckhead. You can agree with him on the issue without tone policing. But what do they do on Fox? Total disregard for the fact that they're all rah-rah Trump all day long, and they're upset because Hillary dared to say, hey, maybe civility's dead and it's time to be uncivil. You guys backed the president who literally said at rallies, I will pay your legal bills if you fuck up people who are interrupting me. Yeah, civility is dead. And Donald Trump shot it with an Uzi in the face. And look, in my opinion, for the better. I already told you. I don't care about civility. I don't care. I want politicians to tell me the truth. Be honest about what they believe. Actually fight for stuff. So I don't care about civility. But again, I'm consistent. These guys are just like, okay, when Donald Trump is uncivil, telling it like it is, Donnie. Oh, Hillary Clinton says, hey, maybe civility is dead. It's time to be uncivil. Oh, where's the leadership? How dare they? She sounds unhinged. She sounds unhinged? Listen, I despise Hillary Clinton. Everybody knows I despise Hillary Clinton. The idea that she's unhinged, but Donald Trump is not unhinged? A feature of Donald Trump being Donald Trump is being fucking unhinged. President Tweeter-in-Chief threatening fucking war with Iran and North Korea on Twitter, and now all of a sudden you're like, oh, civility! Where's the civility? He encouraged violence at his rallies. He threatens war out in the open. He makes no fucking sense. He regularly lies about, Democrats saying they're for crime. They're in favor of crime. That's what they are. They want open borders and the U.S. to be Venezuela. Not only is he uncivil, he's a fucking liar on top of it, but you have nothing to say about him being uncivil, and you save all your outrage for when, Miss Grandma Lost in the Woods mumbles a little bit about, hey, maybe civility's dead and it's time to be uncivil. This is a rare issue where I agree with Hillary Clinton. Now, don't get me wrong. She's going on tour with Bill and it's to make money, and it's like, ugh, you already have all the money in the world, and stop. Like, go away, seriously. Because I think she's a detriment for the Democratic Party and for progressive values to actually, because she's a corporate neoliberal centrist and she's terrible. But having said all that, this is a rare issue where she's actually right. Like, what do you mean? It's asymmetrical warfare. They get to spit in your eye. They get to lie about you. They get to fucking advocate for actual violence. If you make a peep, oh, Democrats are uncivil. And I love how, not Janine Pirro, what's her name? Dana Perino was saying how, oh, now it's like anybody, I'd vote for any Republican, anybody but a Democrat. That's what she's saying. The circles that they run in are so biased. They really are. Because there's a lot of people in the country right now saying the exact opposite. Literally anybody but a Republican because of what they see happening in the country. So, the thing that annoys me about this clip is, again, they'll never, and you can always notice this about frauds. One of the key features of frauds that I've seen is, at no point do they actually tell you what they're for. Okay, so again, you watch this show, you're going to know what I'm for. I always tell you what I'm for, what my policy ideas are: Medicare for all, free college, living wage, ending the wars, New Deal, ending the drug war. The list goes on and on. I'm a staunch defender of civil liberties. I actually do defend free speech as a matter of principle. So you know everything I'm for, and I give you detailed arguments as to why I'm for those things. One of the main things about frauds that you'll notice is they'll never tell you what they're for. They only tell you what they're against. So, yeah, Hillary, uncivil. Can you believe this isn't leadership? What is your position on civility? What is your actual take on civility? Do you think civility is a good thing? Do you think civility is a bad thing? Because they can't answer that question. Because here's what's going to happen. If they say, oh, I support civility, well, then I guess you're against Donald Trump, right? Because he's the most uncivil politician in American history, and that's not an exaggeration. Well, actually, maybe some of the ones who were pro-slavery, like George Wallace or pro-segregation, maybe they were worse. But in the modern era of politics, he's without a doubt the most uncivil politician, not even close. Not even close. So you're against Trump, right? Well, no, see, I'm against, I need civility, but only when it's Democrats. Again, it's asymmetrical warfare, and they don't have any standards. They don't have any real beliefs, you know? And it's ridiculous. Like, I watch these people, I'm like, all of you are frauds. You're all talking about politics, you all don't know anything about politics, and you're all frauds. None of you believe anything. You're just vapid talking heads.